Dun, 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 dun. All right, welcome back to another episode of Tech Talk with Suits. I am your host, Suits. Why am I in blue hair and a bad beard? Because I can be, and it's fun for me. This was actually due to a request. This one's going to be called How to Get into IT. All right, so IT is a very general topic, IT being information technology. I'm going to cover this in 4 basic parts. First is what field do you want to go into. Second is what's required for that field. Third is going to be where to start. And then fourth is some basic certifications. So first thing, what field do you want to go into? Just to name a handful off the top of my head, you've got custom computer building and repair, you've got security, you've got networking, you've got programming, and then you have proprietary. Just to throw some out there. So on this one, computer repair and custom building. Custom building computers is very commonly done nowadays because they're not hard to do. You just need to figure out what components. This is usually mostly based on budget and exactly what you're looking for. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a lot of gamers have this. Also, some people who do photography or try to use Photoshop and things like that require a lot of computing power. Computer repair is a very basic one. A lot of people like to do it. However, usually in there is computer repair, phone repair, fax and printer, and anything else that you can find in an office. So that's that one. Another couple of categories, networking. Networking is all about running those cables, making sure that the firewall, the modem, and the router are all set up properly, and that their network is going to work. Happens a lot. It's also a good one. Another field is security. Security is a little bit of everything. It's making sure that their systems, their computers, their network are secure against people trying to attack them. Done. Programming. Programming is going to be if you're interested in doing a lot of the typing, coding. The nice part about coding is it's pretty much free to learn depending on which one you're going for. There's many different languages out there, and figure out which one you really like the best. I myself tried to do Python because it was free, it's open source, and there's a ton of materials out there on it, and it's kind of fun to try. So hello world, which is a programming joke. There's also proprietary, which means different companies, especially if they're industrial companies, might have their own product, their own software, and they want you to be able to learn about it enough to troubleshoot it and to keep it up and running and to keep it going. Happens a lot. So you need to figure out which area, and those are not the only areas. There's a ton of them. I'm just listing off some of the basics. Find which area you really want to go into, which one interests you, and go for it. So now to the what to get for each one of those, how to get involved or how to get started. Figure out which one of those you want to get into and find out what the job listings are for them. So if I decide, hey, I want to do computer repair, I'm going to go and find the top 5 or 10 jobs that I want that all say computer repair, and I'm going to scroll down through their requirements. Do they require certification? Do they require so many years of experience? Do they require knowing a certain program? What are they requiring? Now, if they require a certain certification, for if it's computer repair, a lot of times it'll be A+, which we'll talk about certifications later on. So find out that certification. If all of them are requiring it, look into that certification. Certifications cost money. See if it's what you want to get, because it is going to take time and money. Certifications are usually a good stepping stone either way. They'll usually ask for experience. So much experience, depending. Now, with experience, being willing to do it in your own free time is huge. Learn about it yourself. Whatever it may be, whether you need to go and buy a computer and a phone and take them apart, repair them, put them back together, whatever. If it's your own network and you want to tinker in the settings, do that. If you are trying to learn more about phones and do repair with or do work with phones, go through the different phones and try the different settings, repair them, do what you can. A lot of people do that, and they freelance with it. So figure out what it's asking for and go and follow that. Now, the last part is certifications. There are lots of certifications out there that you can do. Depends on what you're going for. There's low level and there's high level. Low level, the basic ones tend to be what are called CompTIA, which is the company. CompTIA has a bunch of certifications. If you're looking at doing computer repair, A+ is probably for you. Comes in 2 parts. It's going to go through how to repair computers, phones, fax machines, printers, all that kind of stuff. And if you go, well, who cares about fax machines? The companies that still have them that want you to fix them. It's not just about, oh, I can repair your computer. What happens when the printer breaks down? That might be you that goes to fix it. As far as if you're wanting to do programming, programming has a lot of certifications out there. They've even got boot camps. Do you have to have certifications? No. But if this one asks for it, it never hurts. Boot camps are just a lot of information all at once to get you going quickly. Another certification is if you're wanting to go into networking, CompTIA has Networking Plus. It's the basics of networking and what you need to know to get into it. Never hurts to have. Security. Security has, with CompTIA, they've got Security Plus. You'll almost plus. Security Plus is the basics of security and how to get into it. As I said, CompTIA is usually like the elementary level. If you want the high school or college level, you'd want to search other certifications. Not all of them are required, and each one of them has a slightly different aspect to them. The better paying the job, you're going to need higher certifications. But find out what programs you need to know, what certifications they're requesting, what years of experience they're wanting. Now, as far as years of experience, do they always want that many years of experience? No, but they want somebody who knows their stuff. If my experience with, let's say, a programming language, let's say if my limited 6 months of working with Python has given me the same amount of experience as somebody who's been dealing with it for 10 years, which highly doubtful, but whatever, then find a way around saying, no, I don't have that many years of experience, but I'm still an advanced user. Done. It happens. It's possible. So, find out what you want to go into, narrow that down, find out what certifications or requirements it's asking for, and then go and do those. Get the certifications, get the experience, play around with it, find out what interests you. You should be willing to do this in your spare time as well, by the way. If you truly want to know more about it and you enjoy doing it, do it in your own time. Boom, done, right? There's lots of certifications out there. Figure out which one you need. Maybe the job that you have requires Security Plus because you want to go into security, so you get that. And then you say, oh, well, there's ethical hacking certification, which costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time. But the job that you want doesn't require that. Are you still going to get it? You could. Maybe you want a different job later on that will help you with that. If not, you may have just used a bunch of time and money on something you didn't need. So, as I adjust my lip, look, find out. What job are you interested in? What is it requiring? Go and tinker and get experience. Does it require certifications? Go find out. The biggest point is find out what interests you and get it done. Ta-da! If you have any questions, comments, or anything to add, please let me know down below. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I come out with these wonderful videos. And this is Suits signing out.